In this video, 5 supplements that are beneficial for premenopausal women. Let's start with where things often go wrong, which is magnesium. It's essential, and many people take it for sleep, cramps, and mood. In clinical trials, it's shown that magnesium also supports bone mineral density, healthy weight and BMI, insulin sensitivity, and healthy levels of triglycerides, and even mental health and mood stability. It participates to over 300 enzymatic reactions, might be close to 500 that's found these days. It doesn't work only neck down, but also neck up in the brain level. It reduces overstimulating of nerve cells. It also participates converting tryptophan into serotonin, which is important for sleep and mood, and it increases cellular energy production. So why things often go wrong with magnesium? There is a lot of poor magnesium supplements out there that use magnesium oxide, and oxide does not really absorb into human body. These are the supplements that you will find in the supermarkets. There is also over 10 forms of magnesium supplements. It is hard to know which magnesium to buy. I think a high quality combination magnesium supplement can be the most beneficial for most people. That would support your sleep, muscles, mental health, heart function, and even gut health. And the 3 of my favorite forms of magnesium that I usually recommend for women are magnesium taurate. It has longevity and heart health benefits. Magnesium, where is it? Here. Magnesium glycinate, which supports sleep health and GABA signaling, so also good for mental health. Magnesium L-threonate, which is the only form that crosses blood-brain barrier and affects cognition, memory, and has the most impact on things like anxiety and brain functioning. The next important vitamin for women is vitamin D. And even if it's called vitamin, it's actually also a hormone or a hormone precursor. It's also called a sunshine vitamin because when sun hits the skin, your body produces vitamin D. However, it's not active until it's converted into liver and kidneys to its active form, calcitriol. This active form has a beneficial effect on immunity, hormonal balance, collagen production, calcium and phosphorus signaling, and bone health. If you ever had a dark stripe in your nail, it can be a sign of vitamin D deficiency. It's called melanonychia. Other signs of vitamin D deficiency can be dry skin, fatigue, and frequent colds. Here's the kicker. Your vitamin D levels are only as good as your magnesium status. So we come back to magnesium. Magnesium is required to activate the vitamin D into liver in the active form. So these go hand in hand as a couple. Vitamin D deficiency is common. Vitamin D toxicity is very rare. And the current recommendations are constantly under scrutiny because they seem to be a bit too low considering what has been shown in studies to be beneficial. Next supplement is iron, and I would only take iron if you are deficient. Deficiency symptoms include fatigue, brain fog, brittle nails, pale skin, breathlessness, and especially it's kind of low energy. Iron deficiency is the most common micronutrient deficiency in women. Over 20% of women experienced it because we lose iron during menstrual bleeding, and sometimes if you're not getting enough from the diet, then this leads into both low iron levels, plasma iron, and low ferritin levels, which is stored iron. I usually recommend women to get their iron from either food like liver or red meat, or some form of nose to tail supplements, but it might not always be enough to fill the stored iron. Most of the supplements out there are ferrous sulfate. It can cause upset stomach, and you need to take 50 milligrams, whereas Iron Bisglycinate you can take just 25 milligrams, and also it has very good gut absorption and tolerability in a sense that it doesn't cause gut upset Next one is multi-carotenoids. I think this is one of the greatest supplements and also dietary consideration for women who want to protect their skin from photoaging. What carotenoids do, they accumulate to the skin just after a few weeks of supplementation, and they protect the skin from photoaging, so UV damage. And what are carotenoids actually? They are the pigment in vegetables and fruits and foods. For example, carrot has beta-carotene, it's a carotenoid. Salmon contains astaxanthin. Egg yolks has zeaxanthin and lutein. They are also carotenoids. 30 milligrams of day is enough to benefit skin and eye health. And my favorite are zeaxanthin, lutein, and astaxanthin. Astaxanthin also has longevity benefits. Next one of the most scientifically supported multi-system, multi-organ fundamental is omega-3 fatty acids. It's just very hard to get the sufficient levels from diet because daily eating fatty fish like salmon may increase mercury levels, so it's not recommended to eat fatty fish every day. And I'll soon tell what you can do about this. But why actually omega-3 fatty acids? 3 main benefits for women. First, it's super important to lower inflammation. So if you see things like acne, reduced mental health, fatigue, you might be needing omega-3 to counteract your omega-6 fatty acids. Second, omega-3 helps to reduce menstrual cramps and pain by modulating prostaglandin. And third, it's important for brain membrane, skin membrane, and ovarian membrane. So what to do if you cannot eat fatty fish every day? You can supplement with high quality lab tested omega-3 fatty acid supplement. And the effective approach is to take 1.5 grams per day, but also monitor your labs. If you can, measure your omega-3 index. So there is individual variation. If you don't have the chance to test, go with the 1.5 grams. It's a clinically studied dose and seems to be effective in most cases. Okay, just to summarize, I reviewed 5 important supplements or vitamin, minerals, and fats for female health. They were vitamin D, magnesium, carotenoids, omega-3 fatty acids, and iron if you are deficient. I hope this helps. Watch my other videos too. Subscribe to see the new videos as well. And I hope to see you in the next video. Comment below what supplements are you taking at the moment and what have been the most effective for you.